Welcome back to Truth Anon. Today we are exploring the Epstein Documents and kind of tying together who some of these people are. This portion is kind of going to give you an idea of what was going on with Ghislaine and Epstein. So they're talking to Virginia Roberts here and talking about what it was like to work for them, and they're saying that Ghislaine Maxwell had sex with underage girls virtually every single day when Virginia was around her. And she's saying that there was a lot of girls involved, and they're asking her how many. And when asked how many, they would go on to say that it was more than 20, but she didn't know if it was more than 50. She didn't really have an exact number. And then they're going back to the flight logs and talking to her about if she had any photographs of herself on the island, and where she participated in other sexual contact with Ghislaine other than the island. She's saying they did it everywhere. New York, Palm Beach, Jeffrey's mansion, everywhere they went. And then they go on to talk about Prince Andrew. I don't know why it skipped there. I noticed it kind of skipped. I'm not sure if that was intentional or if someone just messed up in the scanning of these documents. So they're going on to talk about Prince Andrew and Alan Dershowitz, and they want to know, where does creepy Alan Dershowitz fit into this group of people? And she's saying there was just so many people that, she wasn't sure where he fit in. But when I was going through these papers earlier, I noticed that he was on the flight manifest a lot. And I don't know who hangs out with their lawyer all the time, but that seems to be Epstein and Dershowitz were hanging out. So, and he even spent the night at his house in a portion I read here. I will record that. I have to find it. These papers are huge. So they're going on to say who else was involved. So, okay, name the other politically connected, financially powerful people that Ghislaine told her to have sex with. She's going to tell them they, because it was always Ghislaine and Epstein. So, George Mitchell, Jean-Luc Brunel, Bill Richardson, and a guy that owns a hotel, a really large hotel chain, Marvin Minsky. Oh, God. So I'm going to show you guys who Marvin Minsky is, if you don't know who Marvin Minsky is. Marvin Minsky is an American scientist who is really big in helping of AI, and he was born in 1927. Oh, God. Could you imagine being like 15, 16? Oh, my God. I can't even imagine I'm like in my 30s, and I can't imagine having sex with that guy. God help us. And so, yeah, he went to Harvard and Princeton. He was one of the first scientists to go into the AI. He was a co-founder for the AI program at MIT. So this kind of gives you an idea as to who Epstein surrounded himself with. And if you know anything about Epstein, you'll know that he was into epigenetics and AI. And him and Bill Gates were palling around too. And that seems to be like an evil combination. And so, going on. And I think George Mitchell is... Let's see. Yeah, so